A recent survey by the Daily Mail revealed that many Americans see Kate Middleton as the people's princess. The poll also indicated that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have not gained majority support in the U.S. This raises questions about media coverage. If Kate truly holds such a beloved status, one might expect the press to focus more on her, independent of Harry and Meghan. However, the continued mention of Harry and Meghan in stories about Kate suggests otherwise. The poll results have been met with skepticism, with some suggesting that they are not entirely accurate and may be part of a larger narrative. This segment of the article discusses the public's perception of the British royal family, particularly focusing on Kate Middleton and Prince William. It mentions Kate's alleged involvement in a controversy regarding comments about Archie's skin color, an issue that has not resonated well with the American public, who generally disapprove of racism. The UK media's apparent fascination with William and Kate's popularity in the US is also highlighted, questioning their desire to win over American hearts. The article then shifts to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, noting the hardships they have faced due to negative media coverage in the UK. Despite these challenges, the couple's popularity seems unaffected by their location, whether in the UK or abroad. The article suggests that the UK media, which has been harshly critical of Meghan, is troubled by seeing Harry and Meghan receive positive attention elsewhere. The article discusses how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have found respect and love in their new community in the United States. Unlike in the UK, where they were constantly under media scrutiny, in the US, they are able to live more freely and raise their family without harassment from the UK media, which has limited access to them. However, the article also mentions efforts by the UK media to create a negative atmosphere for Harry and Meghan in the US, similar to what they experienced in the UK. It references a poll, referred to as a Daily Fail poll, which claims that a portion of Americans believe Harry and Meghan should return to the UK and that 46% of Americans prefer Kate Middleton over Meghan Markle. The article emphasizes Meghan's status as an American citizen and highlights the couple's ongoing struggles with xenophobia. It suggests that Harry and Meghan's experiences have exposed issues of intolerance and prejudice. The article continues to address the experiences of Meghan Markle in the UK, emphasizing how she was mistreated due to her race and her American nationality. Prince Harry has been vocal about these issues, bringing attention to them publicly. The focus then shifts to Prince William and Kate Middleton's apparent efforts to gain popularity in the United States, where Harry and Meghan now reside. The article questions the motives behind William and Kate's desire to be more popular in America than Harry and Meghan. It suggests there is a media-driven agenda to portray William and Kate as more favored in the US. To illustrate this point, the article cites a headline from the Daily Beast from 2020, describing William and Kate's US trip as chock full of significance. This example is used to highlight the contrast in media coverage between the two couples. The article discusses media coverage of Prince William and Kate Middleton's tour of the United States in 2020, highlighting some headlines that described them as boring during their visit. It contrasts this with the experiences of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, noting that there have never been similar reports of them being boring in the US. The writer questions the narrative pushed by some media outlets, particularly the Daily Mail, which seem to favor William and Kate, portraying them as more popular in the US despite the reported lack of excitement during their tour. The article suggests a bias in the media, with an agenda to promote William and Kate over Harry and Meghan, regardless of their actual reception and activities in the United States. The article discusses a perceived rivalry between Prince William and Prince Harry. It suggests that William has long been in a one-sided competition with Harry, citing a quote from Harry's memoir Spare, where William allegedly claimed, "Africa is mine." This is used to illustrate William's desire for dominance in various spheres, now including America, where Harry and Meghan currently reside and work. The writer portrays William's actions as driven by a need to be more popular than Harry, regardless of where Harry lives or what he does. The article further implies that the UK media acts as an ally to William in this rivalry, portraying them as overly supportive of him and his endeavors. This support is characterized as so strong that it's likened to personal cheerleading for William's causes. This segment of the article focuses on the extensive public relations efforts behind Prince William. It references a Gallup poll conducted before William's US tour, which suggested his popularity in America was significant enough to unite both Democrats and Republicans. The writer uses this to demonstrate the level of PR and propaganda investment made to enhance William's image. Despite these efforts, the article notes that William still relies on constructed narratives to maintain his image. It points out that even with substantial backing from the royal machinery, involving millions of pounds, William's image still seems to require constant support. The article also touches upon the media's approach to covering Prince William and Kate Middleton, hinting at a bias. It suggests that the media often praises William and Kate, but not without simultaneously undermining Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This portrayal indicates a complex and competitive dynamic within the royal family's media coverage. The article discusses a poll by the Daily Mail, criticizing it as full of falsehoods and aimed at promoting Prince William and Kate Middleton over Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The writer expresses skepticism about the poll's authenticity, suggesting it is part of a strategy to boost William and Kate's image. The writer then reflects on the motivations of the media, particularly the Daily Mail, emphasizing their need for compelling figures to generate revenue. The media's goal, as per the article, is to find personalities who can sell newspapers, create engaging headlines, and attract clicks online. According to the writer, the media desires William and Kate to be these figures rather than Harry and Meghan. This segment of the article implies a sense of jealousy from William and Kate towards Harry and Meghan, as inferred from the media's coverage and the supposed agendas behind these polls. The writer's tone suggests a critical view of the media's role in shaping public perceptions of the royal family members. This section of the article focuses on the public interest in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle compared to Prince William and Kate Middleton. It asserts that despite various efforts, including what the writer calls fake polls, the public remains more fascinated by Harry and Meghan than by William and Kate. These polls are described as attempts to sway public opinion and suggest that William and Kate are more popular in America than they actually are. The article also discusses the economic motivations of the UK media, especially their interest in the American market. The United States, being one of the world's largest economies, presents a lucrative opportunity for media outlets to expand their reach, increase clicks, and sell newspapers. The writer suggests that while the media is trying to promote William and Kate in the American market to capitalize on this opportunity, it is actually Harry and Meghan who are more likely to attract public attention and, consequently, generate more revenue for these media outlets. In this part of the article, the writer emphasizes the media's reliance on mentioning Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in stories about Prince William and Kate Middleton, despite efforts to promote the latter. The writer argues that if William and Kate were truly more popular than Harry and Meghan, there would be no need to constantly bring up Harry and Meghan in their narratives. This constant mention, according to the article, is indicative of the media's strategy to use Harry and Meghan's names to attract attention and lend credibility to what the writer calls fake polls filled with inaccuracies. The article points out that even with years of media efforts to boost William and Kate's public image, these efforts still seem insufficient without comparing them to or mentioning Harry and Meghan. This ongoing situation, as per the writer, highlights a persistent need to undermine Harry and Meghan in order to elevate William and Kate in public perception. The writer's tone suggests skepticism and criticism of the media's tactics in shaping royal coverage. This section of the article focuses on the media's efforts to enhance the public image of Prince William and Kate Middleton, and how these efforts often involve undermining Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The writer points out that despite these attempts, the media cannot successfully promote William and Kate without negatively referencing Harry and Meghan. The article particularly highlights Meghan Markle as a target of media criticism. It suggests that the continuous targeting of Meghan throughout the years has not only failed to elevate William and Kate's status, but has also exposed the media as being responsible for causing pain and suffering to Harry and Meghan. The writer questions how the media will recover from this exposed bias and suggests that a shift in their approach is necessary. However, the exact nature of this needed change is not specified. The tone of the article is critical of the media's role in shaping public perceptions of the royal family, especially in the context of its treatment of Harry and Meghan compared to William and Kate. This portion of the article suggests that Prince William and Kate Middleton, along with other senior royals like Charles and Camilla, should apologize to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for the pain they have allegedly caused. The writer argues that these apologies are necessary and that the UK media should cease their negative portrayal of Harry and Meghan. The article further states that the continued negative attention towards Meghan, especially by certain media and royal family members, reflects poorly on William and Kate. This negative portrayal is perceived as a deliberate attempt to undermine Harry and Meghan's public image. The writer also mentions a specific incident involving William's employee, Jason Love, who was allegedly involved in legal actions against Meghan. This is cited as an example of the ongoing efforts to discredit Harry and Meghan. Overall, the article portrays a media landscape attempting to manipulate public opinion in favor of William and Kate, while continuously targeting Harry and Meghan. The writer criticizes this approach and calls for a change in the way the royal family and the media interact with Harry and Meghan. The article discusses the unsuccessful attempts by certain media and royal family members to influence Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's residence in the United States. The writer argues that these efforts, aimed at making Harry and Meghan leave the US and return to the UK, are not working. The article describes this as a desire for more access to Harry, Meghan, and their children. The writer strongly asserts that Harry and Meghan will not be forced to leave the US, as they did the UK, where they faced constant bullying and abuse. The article implies that the tactics used in the UK, which led to their departure, will not be successful in the US. The tone of the article suggests a sense of resilience on the part of Harry and Meghan against these pressures. The writer conveys a clear message that, despite ongoing attempts to influence their decision, Harry and Meghan are determined to remain in the United States. The writer criticizes the actions of those trying to manipulate the couple's living situation, calling attention to the perceived unfair treatment they have received. In this part of the article, the focus is on the media's attempts to exploit Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for profit, particularly since their move from the UK to the US. The writer explains that the media has been creating stories about Harry and Meghan in an effort to monetize their lives. However, the article asserts that these tactics will not be successful this time. Prince Harry's stance on his relationship with the UK tabloid press is also highlighted. He has expressed a desire to visit the UK but is adamant about not wanting any involvement with the UK tabloid media. The writer emphasizes that despite the media's hopes, Harry has no intention of engaging with them or exposing himself and his family to their coverage. The article conveys a sense of determination from Harry and Meghan to maintain their privacy and autonomy, resisting the media's efforts to draw them into narratives for commercial gain. The tone suggests a critical view of the media's practices and a respect for Harry and Meghan's decision to distance themselves from such exploitation. This section of the article discusses the possibility of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle visiting the UK in the future with their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana. The writer emphasizes that despite any potential visits, Harry and Meghan are determined to keep the UK media away from their children. The article describes the UK tabloids as racist, referencing Meghan's past statement about not wanting to share photos of her son with people who don't genuinely care for him. The writer argues that any attempts by the UK media to gain access to Harry and Meghan's children are doomed to fail. Furthermore, the article suggests that the media's efforts to disparage Harry and Meghan in order to elevate Prince William and Kate Middleton are counterproductive. According to the writer, these tactics are damaging to William and Kate's reputation and are undermining their public image. The article conveys a strong stance on the protection of privacy for Harry and Meghan's family, criticizing the media's invasive tactics and their impact on the royal family's dynamics. The tone is critical of the media's role in creating a hostile environment for Harry and Meghan and their children. This part of the article criticizes the notion of demanding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to leave the US, as allegedly suggested by the Daily Mail. The writer questions the rationale behind such demands, particularly when considering the couple's need for security and the hate campaign they have faced. The writer strongly asserts that Harry and Meghan should never return to the UK, a place where they previously experienced inadequate security and negative media campaigns. The article suggests that those who have caused them pain in the past would likely continue to do so if they returned. The tone of the article is protective of Harry and Meghan, emphasizing their right to live without harassment or abuse. The writer conveys a message of resilience, urging Harry and Meghan to avoid environments and individuals that have previously caused them harm. The article portrays the couple's decision to stay in the US as a stand against continued abuse and manipulation. In this section, the article discusses how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are determined not to be exploited by the media, particularly by those who write for the Daily Mail. It points out that despite not offering themselves for media stories, fabricated stories and false polls are created using their names to generate clicks and attention. The writer strongly asserts that Harry and Meghan will not succumb to pressure to return to the UK or expose their children to the media there. This firm stance is highlighted as a response to the media's continued demands and story fabrication. Furthermore, the article criticizes the alleged bullying and abusive behavior of Prince William and Kate Middleton towards Meghan Markle and Harry. It claims that these actions have significantly damaged William and Kate's reputation, portraying William in particular as a bully. This negative perception, according to the writer, is now evident on a global scale. The tone of this part of the article is one of condemnation towards the alleged mistreatment of Harry and Meghan by senior royal family members, and a critical view of the media's role in perpetuating this narrative. This part of the article discusses Prince William's visit to the US for an art event. Before his arrival, William reportedly stated he would not be speaking to any American media outlets. The writer suggests that in the UK, William has the ability to control the media narrative, including the questions he is asked and the responses he gives. However, in the US, he lacks this level of control, which is cited as a reason for his reluctance to engage with the American media. The article speculates that William's avoidance of American media might stem from a fear of being asked difficult questions, particularly regarding allegations of physical altercations with his brother, Prince Harry. The writer challenges the notion that William is more popular in America than Harry and Meghan, calling out the Daily Mail for allegedly spreading falsehoods about the royal family's popularity. The tone of this section is skeptical and critical, especially of the media's portrayal of William's popularity in the US and his ability to manage media interactions outside the UK. The writer conveys a sense of disbelief and frustration with the ongoing media narratives surrounding the royal family. This section of the article strongly criticizes Kate Middleton, denying her the title of People's Princess. The writer claims that Kate is not deserving of this title, citing incidents where she allegedly made Meghan Markle cry and exhibited racist attitudes towards Meghan and Harry's unborn child, specifically regarding concerns about Archie's skin color. The article further argues that comparing Kate to Princess Diana is inappropriate and insulting to Diana's memory. The writer believes that only Prince Harry and Meghan Markle truly embody Diana's legacy, due to their compassionate nature. Regarding Prince William, the article criticizes him for not embodying the memory of his late mother, Diana, and for reportedly calling her paranoid. The writer's tone is one of disappointment and disapproval towards William's and Kate's behavior, as portrayed in the media. Overall, this part of the article expresses strong opinions about the actions and character of William and Kate, positioning them in contrast to the favorable portrayal of Harry and Meghan.